All right, welcome to the Greasy Sports. This is my new sports podcast. I'm here with my co-host Mo. You may notice this is recorded in the same studio as the Grease Trap. It's actually recorded 4 inches to the left of me. But yeah, so this is going to be our new thing, probably weekly, bi-weekly. We're not sure yet. We're still figuring it out. This might not even be the official setup because it's a little rough.
Yeah.
You know, we're holding our microphones. I think it's like kind of cool that we hold our microphones, but that's just me.
Yeah, I don't really got a problem with it.
But Mo, you want to introduce yourself a little bit? Talk to the.
Hello, my name is Muhammad Hamden. My nickname is Mo. And yeah, that's it.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
All right, let's get right into this. So, like I said, this is the sports podcast. It's gonna be strictly sports.
100%.
We're not talking anything but sports on this thing right here. This isn't gonna be.
Yes.
We might dabble a little bit. But it's gonna be mainly sports.
Yes. 100%.
So today's Saturday. No, not Saturday. Today's Sunday, July 11th.
Mm-hmm.
Yesterday was Saturday, July 10th, which was Conor McGregor and Dustin Poirier's third fight in their trilogy, which Conor McGregor lost due to doctor stoppage.
Basically, it was more of a broken ankle.
Yeah, he broke his ankle.
Because he stepped on his pivot and then he went back.
And I do know that he also tore his ACL.
Yeah.
So this could be potentially his last official fight. You never.
Yeah, he hasn't been the champ for a while. His run was over.
I don't really see him being able to come back, to be honest.
Nah, I don't either.
And I know that Sean, who you guys may know from the Grease Trap, if you're coming from the Grease Trap and you're converting here, which the Grease Trap, don't worry about that. That's still happening every week. Every Wednesday at 2 o'clock, it's going to be uploaded, so you can keep your eyes out for that, obviously. But I know Sean is a very big fan of Conor McGregor. If he was here today, he would be talking about it.
Probably yelling up a storm.
He'd be very angry.
He'd be yelling up a storm.
Yeah. So I know that on the Grease Trap also, I just want to speak a little bit about this. I know that on the Grease Trap we talk a little bit about sports. We're not going to be talking about sports on the Grease Trap anymore. That's going to be for here.
Yeah.
So we may have special guests once in a while. I don't really see that happening. I feel like this is more like a 2-guy thing.
Mm-hmm.
But let's like really get into this. I'm not really like a huge MMA fanatic.
Yeah.
But I do know, bits and pieces. I know that Conor McGregor was the champ in 2 different weight classes.
Featherweight and lightweight.
So that's obviously, I think that Conor McGregor obviously has a very impressive career.
Yeah, he did. Surprisingly, from where he came from.
Yeah. I don't know.
I think it was like a. It was a long. It wasn't that long, but. Anyway. So. Let's just say Conor McGregor, with his fight that he had with that trilogy, I wouldn't even give that win to Dustin Poirier. Let's just say why. Because one, he broke his ankle. He broke his ankle, then Dustin Poirier got on top and destroyed him. That's what happened. That's what basically happened. But for me, honestly, I wouldn't call that a win for Dustin Poirier. But at the end of the day, McGregor did talk his smack, and he didn't follow through. He didn't back it up.
I did see that after he broke his ankle, he was on the ground like, your wife was in my DMs.
Yeah.
And his little Irish accent.
Yeah. Your wife was on my DMs.
Yeah, something like that.
I guess we go shut
up. Jake Paul, he got a custom chain made of Conor McGregor.
I saw that.
I know that I won't get copyrighted for it, so when I edit this, I'm gonna put a picture of that in there. Just because it's really funny, in my opinion.
that blew my mind. But that's because Jake is fiending, though. Honestly, if we really have to, let's really speak on it. I think McGregor would whoop him silly.
I don't know, honestly, because if you think about it,
look at the pace that McGregor used to fight, like that what he was fighting at when he was in his prime, compared to what Jake fights. Jake fought Ben Askren.
McGregor's not a boxer.
Yeah, but okay, so let's think of it this way: when McGregor and Mayweather fought, McGregor really did some damage. Mayweather gassed him out. He gassed him out, but he was getting some hits. Like, he has knockout power.
Oh, well, of course he does. He's a professional MMA fighter, I'd imagine,
But, on someone like Jake Paul, especially, Jake Paul's not used to the pace that he was fighting at.
True, but I'm not going to sit here and be like, yeah, Jake Paul will win. I'm not going to sit here and say that McGregor will win, because I don't know enough.
There's a lot of possibilities.
I feel like McGregor's a lot older now. He just had another serious injury.
Yeah, that's true.
And I feel like, I mean, obviously, I don't see him even taking the fight. No matter how much money Jake Paul offers him, I don't see him even taking the fight. But
unless it's an exhibition match.
Doesn't matter.
Probably not. Yeah.
Bro, McGregor wouldn't stoop down to that. I don't know, actually.
Let's see, though, because Mayweather stooped down to Logan's level and he fought Logan.
Yeah, but that's because Mayweather's career was over and he was running out of money. Because fucking Mayweather fucking gambles all his money away.
That's true. You know he can't read.
Really? He can't read? I didn't know that. Yeah.
He can't read.
Bro, fucking Floyd Mayweather is like...
Mayweather tries to flex, too. I remember when I was seeing this thing on TMZ, he was saying to the paparazzi, he was like, yeah, I haven't even cashed that check when I fought McGregor. I was like, yeah? Like, Mayweather's really...
Bro, that's a $100 million check. He definitely cashed it.
He had to cash it.
There's no way.
Like, he was saying that he didn't even cash that check. I was like, oh, no.
Yes, he did.
Of course he did.
Bro.
There's no way you got that check from fighting McGregor and you didn't cash it the day after you fought.
Bro, he cashed it and fucking bet on himself.
Basically.
He probably put $100 million on himself and then fucking doubled his money.
But let's really also talk about Jake Paul, man. I can't. I honestly, I can't. Like, he just talks too much. He talks too much. Listen. I know if I fought him, I would get fucking demolished. But
I mean, I'd imagine so, yeah.
I would get killed. But let's just see. Let's look at the people that he's targeting. First, he fought that guy, the Arab guy. What was his name? Anderson Gibb. Yeah, destroyed him in one round.
Right.
And then he fought Nate Robinson. Nate Robinson was a basketball player. You know, basketball players are like glass.
Right.
They are very fragile.
Okay. Yeah.
But no, I mean, I love basketball. I'm not gonna lie. But you see the league now. They're very fragile. Nate Robinson wasn't even playing he wasn't even in the league when he fought Jake. But
LeBron's a pussy.
No, LeBron. I love LeBron. You can't.
I respect LeBron's career for what it is. He's obviously one of the greats. I don't know much about basketball either.
I still don't think till this day that he's better than Jordan. If anybody thinks
I don't think so either.
Yeah.
LeBron is definitely top 5. You could probably even argue top 3 all time.
Well, let's see facts, okay? Back then when Jordan played, that was a way different era. You could punch somebody in their face and nothing would happen. You charge a foul now?
Right.
Come on, man. You instant free throws, 2-shot free throws. Come on, that's stupid.
Yeah, I saw remember when LeBron got poked in his eye?
Yeah. And
he was on the ground for like 2 minutes?
Yeah.
Fucking what's his name? I forgot his name. I think it's the Cubs pitcher or something like that. He got like a fastball hit him in his face at 100 miles an hour. He's only on the ground for like 45 seconds.
Oh, yeah. Was that when it tore his mouth open a little bit?
Something like that,
Was it the 40-mile-an-hour ball?
No, it was it was a
that's what it was, like 90 mile, right?
Yeah, it hit him right in his face and broke his nose and everything.
His name was like Jose something,
something like that, yeah. Also, I saw that Ronald Acuna, he tore his ACL last night.
Yeah, no, I saw that too.
That's rough.
That was rough, man. But like, no. Okay, but sorry, I don't mean to go back to this.
No, we got a little off topic. I want to get back into that.
So Jake Paul, honestly, like I was saying, when he fought Nate Robinson, he fought Ben Askren. Ben Askren is a 40-year-old wrestler who sucked in that UFC.
Okay.
In that ring, he sucked. He was horrible.
I wouldn't say that he sucked. I know that he had a solid career.
He had for me, striking isn't everything in the UFC world, but his striking was bad.
You don't need striking to win, honestly.
Oh yeah, no, 100%. You don't. You can win by submission, grapple, anything.
Exactly. So I think that
if it was an MMA match, Jake would have gotten destroyed.
Yeah, bro. That's how it is, though. If it was an MMA match between McGregor and Mayweather would have got destroyed.
Mayweather would have gotten destroyed.
Yeah, because McGregor would have took him down in a second.
But you know what I'm saying? The thing I don't like about Mayweather is that he always feels like whenever somebody calls him out, they always step in the boxing ring. Like when Khabib called him out one time before he retired, he goes, "Yeah, you got to step into my world." Come on, man.
I don't think Khabib's coming back.
Yeah, no, since you know I retired, right? Because
his father passed away. Yeah. And I think his mother said that he's not allowed to fight without his father, because his father was his coach or something like that.
Yeah, so he stopped and he let it rock. Yeah, it's good, though. He loved his father.
He made his money, too.
Listen, not only that. Remember when McGregor used to talk a lot of shit about his father?
Yeah.
Khabib destroyed him.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, Khabib, he was a different breed.
Khabib's a great fighter.
100%. But another reason why I like him is because he's Muslim. Like me.
Right.
And, I got to support my Muslims.
I respect it.
Listen, I used to love McGregor. But when he fought Khabib, and Khabib's Muslim, I was like, nah, I'm rooting for Khabib. I can't.
Okay. I mean, You got to root for the home team, right?
Gotta root for my Muslims, man.
Yeah,
always.
man, I respect it. Yeah.
But now,
Like if an Italian guy got in the ring, I'd be like, yo,
you support the Italian.
yeah, I support the Italian guy. You know?
Like, I mean, it's just respecting my race, like, the
Right.
human race. But
let's get off of race because this is a sports podcast, not a political podcast.
okay.
I don't know enough about politics to be political, so.
Yeah, me neither. I know enough. But anyway, no. Let's also talk about. You know what I really want to see though? Honestly, I'm really waiting for Jake to get finished by Tyron Woodley. I'm ready. I'm gonna see him get finished.
Here's the thing about that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Tyron Woodley's also a UFC fighter.
Yeah, but did you see his striking power?
Doesn't matter. It's like obviously that's very important. It's more important for boxing than it is for UFC and MMA and stuff like that. But Tyron Woodley's going into a different world.
That's true. But you know what I'm saying? Honestly, let's say this. Boxing contains a lot of conditioning, way more than the UFC.
Yes, without a doubt.
Because let's not forget, let's say in the UFC, let's say McGregor were to throw like a little jab, right? And let's say his opponent would duck. He just lift his knee, boom,
Right.
and it's over with. But in boxing, you can't use nothing but your hands.
Yeah, but people who are boxers and are born boxers, they're not going to have to worry about that because that's all they know. They don't have to worry about a knee coming at their face. You know what I mean? They already know what to be expecting.
But the injuries are a lot more in the UFC than it is in boxing.
Of course, because you're putting your body on the line more in UFC and MMA and fucking all things like that. But the worst that could happen in boxing is broken ribs, broken face, concussion.
Yeah.
You know?
No, but there's this one guy that I saw, he used to box. But it's illegal to hit in the back of the head, right?
Of course, yeah. You can kill someone like that. If you hit him hard enough, they could die.
So this guy, I forgot his name. I saw him on TikTok, but he apparently he was a great fighter.
Okay.
I forgot his name. But he was Spanish. He was a great fighter, and then one day he fought some guy. He just kept pounding him in the back of his head. The man was paralyzed. He couldn't speak or talk.
I mean, sorry about the text. My father was texting me. Shout out to Vito.
Great man.
But let's step away from UFC and boxing because I'm not really too educated. I don't want to sound like an idiot.
You want to talk about football?
Let's get into a little bit of football. So I'm a Giants fan.
I'm a Chiefs fan.
Unfortunately, he's
Ah!
I see him being. I think he's a bandwagon Chiefs fan.
Bandwagon Chiefs fan. I will tell you right now when Tyreek Hill got drafted.
Go ahead.
2016, round 5, 165th pick.
Okay. All right.
There you go.
Wow, that's so impressive.
And he went to Oregon. He went to Oregon State. No, not Oregon State. I forgot. It was OSU, but I don't remember what the whole school was called. I just remember the initials.
Wow, you know when their best player was drafted.
All right, but he was drafted late. Bro.
Yeah. Do you know why he was drafted late?
Because that man's a woman beater.
This is true. He was drafted late because he was caught in a domestic violence dispute.
Dude, you want to say? I wish Kareem Hunt never got kicked out of the league, man.
I feel like, okay.
He would have made a big difference.
I feel like Kareem Hunt had potentially be top 5, top 3 back in the league because he was.
Thank you.
He was electric.
Thank you.
When he was on the Chiefs, he was fucking electric.
He was a demon. Remember that play? I forgot who they were versing. This man just runs around the field, and then you see 4 people on him, and he just.
Dude,
you see him run right around.
When Kareem Hunt was on the Chiefs, he was fucking electric. He was amazing. He was on pace for like 1,800 yards that season.
Yo, I was like, damn, when they kicked him out of the league. But dude, that footage looked bad though.
Dude,
I don't get it.
I feel like realistically, with that Chiefs O line, they would have won the Super Bowl that year. Because that was the year that Brady beat him in the AFC Championship on that fucking stupid call.
Thank you, bro. Oh my goodness, I cannot stress that enough. Bro, every single time Tom Brady looks like he's about to get destroyed, there's always a flag to it at the end.
Always.
Like, okay, remember the Super Bowl that just happened, right? With the Chiefs and the
Bucks
again? Yeah. Okay. Tyrann Mathieu had a beautiful-ass pick.
It was beautiful.
It was a beautiful-ass pick. And they just greased him. They were like, nah, it's not a pick. And I was like, bro. But let me tell you something, though. Brady...
That's the Tom Brady effect, bro.
Yeah.
When you're established in the league like that, you've done... Like, realistically, the quarterback position is not... I'm not going to say it's easy, but it's like...
The most important position on the
field. Of course it's the most important, but it's like... It's the most simple to learn, you know? Because you just have to remember plays. It's mostly talent. Because you mostly have to remember plays. The rest of it is like... fitting the ball in where it needs to be.
It's mostly more reading it.
Exactly. It's talent. You have to have the arm talent, and you have to have good football IQ. Other than that, it's just reading plays.
No, believe it or not, there's some quarterbacks out there that they didn't throw that great, but they had really good IQ.
Exactly.
Look at
Cam, we'll get into Cam. Cam's a different topic, because I love Cam Newton.
Yeah.
Prime Cam Newton was a fucking beast. But let me finish what I was saying here. Mm-hmm. So obviously the NFL has been around for 100 years. I think this year's the 102nd season.
Yeah.
But Tom Brady's been in the league for 22 years, and he's done so much for the quarterback position.
Yeah.
And it's like I was saying, it's hard because it's such an easy position. Easy. But he's done so much for the quarterback position, so that's just why he's so well respected. He's won fucking 7 Super Bowls.
Yeah.
He's the greatest quarterback of all time. He has, if you split his career from the first 11 years and the last 11 years, he has 2 Hall of Fame 2 Hall of Fame careers.
Yeah.
Because most quarterback careers last 15 years.
Yeah. His what is he on?
This is his 22nd. It's either his 22nd or 23rd year. He's on pace to fucking retire at 50 years old.
That blows my mind. Seriously, but that's like, bro.
If the arm can get the ball down the field, he can play.
Yeah, but it still surprises me that he's that old. He can move like that. You see basketball players retire early.
Yeah, you know why though? Tom Brady doesn't really get hit in his career. They've always protected him.
He always had a great O-line.
He's only had 1 major injury in his whole career.
Yeah, I remember that.
And yes, it is affecting him a little bit more because this offseason he just got it redone. He got the reconstructive surgery again. Mm-hmm. And it was worse than people thought, but still.
Remember that video of Tom Brady? What was it called when he kissed his son?
We're not going to talk about that.
No,
we're not going to talk about that.
Okay.
We're going to stay away from that. I don't want to get hated.
All right.
This is our first episode. Let's not get hated on that.
All right. Forget I said that.
Yeah, just forget that he completely just said that. Right. But it's hilarious.
What?
Eli Manning beat Tom Brady twice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Eli Manning is a Hall of Fame quarterback, and you can't tell me anything else.
That's very debatable.
Eli Manning's top 10 all time in passing yards and touchdowns.
Yeah. Okay. But let's speak logistics here.
Okay, go ahead, yeah.
You would compare him to Tom Brady?
I would never compare him to Tom Brady because Tom Brady would blow him out of the water any day of the week. But Eli Manning's had a better career than Phillip Rivers.
He had a better career than his brother.
No.
I think so.
Eli Manning did not have a better career than Peyton Manning.
You don't think so?
No.
Well,
if Tom Brady wasn't a thing, Peyton Manning would be the greatest quarterback of all time. And there's no doubt about that in my mind.
Okay, yeah. That could be true. But yet again, logistics, man, statistics. Not only that, look at Eli, dude. Eli was explosive.
Eli Manning was fucking great. If the Giants would have put a team around him and actually protected him and he didn't get sacked 1,000 times a year, Eli Manning would have been a top 3 quarterback of all time.
I bet you money Saquon Barkley was never injured this season. What's it called? The Giants would have made it to the playoffs.
Oh, without a doubt.
Without a doubt.
If Saquon Barkley never tore his ACL, the Giants would have been first in the NFC East because the NFC East was not good last year.
But okay, let's talk about how much money that the Chiefs would need to get a man like Saquon Barkley.
Honestly, if Saquon keeps getting hurt and not performing the way
Nobody's
he did,
gonna want him.
Bro, if he keeps not performing the way he did in 2018, no one's gonna want him. If anyone does want him, it's gonna be a 1-year deal. It's gonna be like $1.2 million. It's gonna be nothing. It's gonna be like a prove it deal.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people from that draft class became busts.
Yeah.
Baker Mayfield's a bust.
No. I can't. I'm not gonna agree with. I'm gonna.
You don't think Baker Mayfield's
I'm gonna
a
completely
bust?
disagree with you on that one. His first 2 years were very iffy, but his third year he was very good. In the second half of the season, he was very good.
Why was he good his third year?
Because the fucking Browns finally got an O-line.
Yeah, that's true.
The Browns put a lot of money into their team.
Okay.
And they have a good fucking coach. Kevin Stefanski is a great coach.
Sam Darnold.
Sam Darnold's in a shitty situation.
Man.
Sam Darnold's on the Jets with fucking...
the Jets, man.
Sam Darnold's on the Jets with Adam Gase. Adam Gase is a fucking terrible coach. He sucked with the Dolphins. He was horrendous with the Jets.
Yeah, he was horrendous.
He ruined his relationship with Le'Veon Bell. I feel like if the Jets rebuilt, did their O-line right, and kept Le'Veon Bell, they'd be contenders every year. But they fucking they ruined it. They ruined their chance.
Bro, the last time the Jets won a Super Bowl, what was it, 1969?
1963, 1960. It was fucking, or like fucking 40, 50 years ago.
Bro, before my
70 years ago.
Before our fathers were born.
Yes. My parents were born in 1971. The last
mine too.
time they won a Super Bowl was fucking either 1963 or 1969. That's fucking 50 years ago.
Yeah, dude.
The Jets haven't been relevant in fucking 50 years. Because they're horrible. Bro, they're horrendous.
Yeah, the Jets are really horrendous.
Bro,
But. You see their O-line that they've been getting in this draft?
Yo, I'm telling you, they had a great draft. I think the Jets had the best.
Really great draft.
I think the Jets had the best draft this year. They did very well. They drafted what they needed.
Draft.
And they weren't stupid about it because they took good players where they needed them.
But it sucks. What I don't like about the NFL is that they don't run the drafts by lottery.
I actually kind of like it the way it is.
What, the worst team gets a good draft pick?
Yeah, because obviously the worst team needs it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I mean it's also good to run it by a lotto. You're basically running the draft on a gamble.
Right,
it's taking the risk, but
yeah, but think about it. You know how easy it would be to fucking pay someone off to be like, all right, the best team in the league is gonna get the first overall pick. You know?
Yeah, that's true.
I think it's better the way it is because the people who need it, they get it.
Yeah, nah, but that's still. I don't know. Sam Darnold, man, poor guy.
I think that he's gonna do very well with the Panthers. He has a great coach over there. He has great weapons.
Yeah.
The defense is young. It's very good. They have Brian Burns, Jeremy Chin. They have a great defense. I think they were a quarterback away, and I think that's if Sam Darnold can prove it, he could be their quarterback for the future. He could do what they need them, they need him to do.
Yeah. So let's get to that topic you're talking about Cam.
Oh, Cam. It's a good thing we were talking about the Panthers because Cam Newton on the Panthers was obviously he was something different. Yeah. He was great.
Yeah, dude. See what he was doing?
But a lot of people gave him shit on the Patriots, and I don't like that very much.
Why?
Because Cam Newton was visibly still injured. His throwing shoulder was still injured. He wasn't fully recovered. They put him in. Which obviously, you pay money for a guy, you're going to fucking start him. You know, if you pay big money like that, you fucking start him.
Yeah.
But I don't think, and you got to think about it this way. Right? The season that we just had was probably the worst season for the NFL ever. Yeah. Because it was during COVID. It was during all that.
Coronavirus destroyed everything.
They didn't get a preseason. They didn't get fucking OTAs. They didn't get anything.
Yeah.
He didn't get to learn the playbook, which is why he sucked. But he still showed glimpses of being great, and I think that a year in,
like he had some pretty good looks.
Yeah, I think that this year coming up, he could be very good. He could be pretty good.
Yeah, I think.
I think if they give him a chance, they let Mac Jones sit behind him and fucking watch the way they did with fucking Pat Mahomes and Alex Smith. I think that would be great.
Yeah, but that was the biggest mistake. Alex Smith was a good quarterback.
Alex Smith was fucking great. If Alex Smith never went to the football team, the football team.
Oh yeah, it's not even. Yeah, we can't even say it
football
anymore.
team. Yeah. If Alex Smith never went to the football team, he would have never hurt his leg, obviously.
Yeah.
And he still would have been great because Alex Smith was one of the most underrated quarterbacks of his time, honestly.
But how about let's speak this.
But let me just say one thing.
Go.
Alex Smith was very underrated, but I don't think he should have got drafted above Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, no, me neither.
Aaron Rodgers is easily a top 5 quarterback of all time, without a doubt.
For me, yeah. You want to say, you know how a broken collarbone? He has one too.
Yeah.
And he has the metal plate in there too. He got it all reconstructed.
Yeah, and he still won the MVP. He still threw fucking 4,900 yards or something like that, 50 touchdowns.
Man, dude, that blows my mind. All right, let's talk about this. Do you think Gronk is better than Travis Kelce?
Do I think that Gronk is better than Travis Kelce? All time or right now?
Right now.
No. Travis Kelce is way better.
For me, I think Travis Kelce is the best tight end right now in the league.
It's debatable. George Kittle's probably a little bit better. Because George Kittle's younger, he's faster. I think George Kittle has better hands too. I think he has more explosive.
No, I think what is it? Travis Kelce's more elusive.
Yeah, but
he's way more elusive.
George Kittle has more explosive.
George Kittle's a tank.
He has more explosive capabilities. Honestly, I think that George Kittle's easily better. If he had a better quarterback, he would be great. I think if you swap places, George Kittle would be putting up the same numbers, if not better, than Travis Kelce.
So what are you trying to say? That I have a biased opinion because I'm a Chiefs fan?
Yes. And you can't even argue that.
Go on.
But realistically, right? Let's put this into perspective here. Rob Gronkowski is easily top 2, top 3 tight end all time.
Oh yeah, 100%.
If he never got injured, because he broke his back, he's done a lot of shit to his body. He's put his body on the line countless times.
Yeah.
I think it's time for him to retire for good, for real. I love the fact that they brought him back on the Bucks.
He's still young.
He's not young. He's like 32, 33.
Yeah, still a little young.
For a guy like him who puts his body on the line like that, he's had a lot of injuries.
Yeah, because you want to know why? He's been through it.
Yeah.
He gets boomed.
Yeah. He's a big guy. You got to hit him harder. He's not going down.
Yeah, that's true.
But like I said, put it into perspective here, right? Gronkowski's had a lot of injuries. Mm-hmm. I love that they brought him back to Tampa Bay for one more run with Brady, and they won the Super Bowl. I think that was rigged. But we'll get
100%.
Because there's no fucking way the Super Bowl was hosted in Tampa Bay. The first year Brady's in Tampa Bay, they fucking win it at their fucking home stadium. Go fuck yourself.
Like deadass, like what the bro? That shit blows my mind, bro.
Go fuck yourself.
Brady and Gronk always get bailed, and I swear that like no one will change my thinking.
No, of course, but like I said, I like that they brought him back. I think it's great for the history of football. I think it's going to be great for Tom Brady and Gronk's legacy. But I don't think that Gronk is the best tight end. I wouldn't even put Gronk at top 10.
Well, not now.
Yeah, not right now. I wouldn't put Gronk at top 10 right now. There's way better younger tight ends right now.
Yeah.
There's George Kittle. There's Travis Kelce.
Who else I remember scored at Tampa Bay and Super Bowl? Oh, Leonard Fournette.
He
went off.
Playoff Lenny, bro.
Yeah,
Playoff Lenny was
off.
A monster.
He went off. But now remember he was on the Jaguars too. He was explosive on the Jaguars.
Jaguars treated him like shit. Jaguars treat all their good players like shit. Look at Jalen Ramsey. Jalen Ramsey's a fucking Jalen Ramsey's the best cornerback in the league, and he has been consistently for years.
Yeah. And
they fucking trade him away for nothing.
If Jalen Ramsey was ever guarding me, I'd be really upset. Because he talks, man. He talks.
Yo, he gets in your head.
Yeah.
That's.
Think about it. If he was guarding a receiver like Tyreek Hill, just think about it.
Right.
Dude, Tyreek Hill would shoot it with him. Tyreek Hill shoots it with his wife.
That's fucked up. That's not funny.
Yeah, but you're laughing at it. But okay, I'm being honest here. Jalen Ramsey, dude, if he had to guard me, I'd probably punch him in his mouth.
Bro, think about it like this, right? A receiver like, who's a receiver that likes to talk and can't back it up? I feel like, not that he can't back it up, but a receiver who likes to talk. I feel like OBJ against Jalen Ramsey.
Oh, yeah, no.
Bro, they would both get ejected because OBJ would be throwing punches like he did at Josh Norman.
Yeah. But let's also not forget, Josh Norman destroyed him.
They've had a lot of matchups. I'd probably put it at even, because...
No, when they fought.
When they fought?
Yeah, no, when on the field of play, yeah. I call it pretty even.
Because Odell had his great games.
Odell was he's such a great player, and, I know he is. But he's just been through it, man. Ever since his leg, remember when he broke his foot? Man.
Yeah, he shattered his ankle when he was with the Giants.
Ever since that, bro, he just switched up.
Odell with the Giants was a different beast. But
when he first got drafted.
His first few years, he was great. And then he got injured that first time, and he was really never the same.
Yeah, man. Ever since that injury. Even on the Browns, he didn't do that great.
Yeah, but the Browns also... That's one thing that I said. When he got traded, I was happy about it. Because, Odell's very expensive. For a guy of his caliber, you need money for him. And the Giants, they needed other things. They had young receivers. They had Sterling Shepard. We didn't need him. We could have used him. Trust me, we could have used him a lot. We didn't need him though.
Yeah.
When he went to the Browns, the grease trap is texting me. When he went to the Browns, I was very happy about it. Oh shit. Nah, don't worry about it. We'll do it later. We'll get it later. We're in the middle of something here.
All right.
When he went to the Browns, I was kind of happy about it because we got good value back for him. Because I looked into the trade. We got Jabril Peppers, which I'm going to talk about that a little bit. The Jabril Peppers and Landon Collins thing.
Have you ever seen Jabril Peppers' wife?
She's pretty hot. She is pretty hot. Bro, they got Jabril Peppers, they got Dexter Lawrence, and they got one more solid young defensive tackle. They did very well with what they got from the Browns, and I really like it. The Giants have one of the best defenses in the league, and there's really not much you can say about that.
Yeah, you're right.
The Giants did a lot.
You're right.
They put a lot of money into it. And James Bradbury is top 5 corner in the league. And he was not that good he was good when he was with the Panthers, but he wasn't the way he wasn't a Pro Bowler.
Nah, he wasn't.
His first Pro Bowl year was this year with the Giants.
Yo, the Pro Bowl though, I love watching the Pro Bowl.
I love the Pro Bowl. The Pro Bowl's great.
Remember, I think I remember one time. Remember, Jalen Ramsey was playing receiver one time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
bro. The fucking.
They always goof around though.
Saquon's rookie year, they had him playing middle linebacker.
Yeah.
Him and Zeke. Zeke was at D end, and Saquon was at middle linebacker.
Yeah, dude, they just mess around on that. Dude, Zeke, he's something as well, bro.
Zeke fell off. Zeke sucks.
Well, now he sucks.
Zeke's way too overpaid.
He was something.
He was, yeah. But Zeke is way too overpaid. All right, I'm gonna before we get into the Jabril Peppers and Landon Collins comparison that I really want to talk about because this is something I'm very passionate about. Mm-hmm. Running backs are very replaceable.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Dude, running back is the easiest position to get.
So, okay, so let's say that. Let's say Saquon Barkley were to lead the Giants, right?
Okay, right.
You would take Tariq Cohen?
Tariq...
Because they're just replaceable, right?
Saquon Barkley is way better than Tariq Cohen, but
100%.
I wouldn't hate Tariq Cohen because he's not that bad. But you got to think about it like this, right?
Uh-huh.
Running backs, like, their productivity is 90% offensive line.
Yeah, but not Saquon's.
Yeah, honestly, I thought that also. I was very narrow-minded because I'm a biased Giants fan, but then I watched film and I looked at things like this. Dude,
seriously, you mean
he had fucking 3 rushing yards against the Jets.
Wait, so you mean to tell me that running backs is all O-line?
It's mostly O-line, yeah. And there's you could back that up by fucking facts and stats, bro. It's mostly O-line.
Okay, yeah, I remember when I used to play football and the running backs, and I was a running back. Don't say it.
Negative rushing yards.
Okay. Anyway, but because I knew you were gonna say it, but anyway, whenever the O-line wouldn't block for me, I would get angry.
Exactly.
I would get really angry.
It's, bro, running back productivity, production, whatever the fuck you want to say, is 90% O-line. You could even probably say 94% O-line, 95, bro. If you don't have a good O-line,
then
it's going to be harder.
What's the use in the run?
Bro, it's going to be harder to make good plays.
What's the use in the run?
Bro, how are you going to get a fucking...
But that's like saying that a receiver is all quarterback.
I mean, bro... If for most receivers, it is all quarterback.
Well, okay, so let's say a quarterback threw the ball 20 yards deep, and then the receiver ran that quick to 20 yards just to go get it.
Bro, he shouldn't be having to run that far. The quarterback should be putting the ball in his hands. That's the point of the game. You throw the ball to your receiver accurately. Obviously, it happens where sometimes you miss a throw, but there's guys like fucking...
They're just playing catch, huh?
There's guys like fucking Teddy Bridgewater who doesn't know how to fucking accurately throw a ball.
Yeah, but Teddy Bridgewater fell off. He was okay.
Bro, I feel like
he was okay.
Teddy Bridgewater could have had a great career, but injuries ruined it.
Remember when he was playing for the Saints?
He was fucking nasty. He was like 6-0 with the Saints when Breeze was hurt.
He was nasty.
Yo, and I don't like that the Panthers didn't give him enough time.
Me neither. I think that he's highly, highly, highly underrated.
I respect that they're giving Sam Darnold his moment, but I don't think that they gave him enough time because it's another situation with Cam Newton where
don't forget Terry Bridgewater is a veteran as well.
Yeah, but it's another situation like Cam Newton where they didn't get a preseason.
I've never seen a quarterback like that who wears gloves on both hands.
It's so weird.
That blows my mind.
But I do like that they put him on the Broncos.
Yeah.
Because the Broncos are a team that's legitimately a quarterback away from contending. Because they are fucking great. They have a sick defense, and they have amazing receivers, and they have a solid running back.
Philip Lindsay.
No, Philip Lindsay isn't their running back anymore.
Who?
It's Melvin Gordon. Melvin Gordon's their RB1.
Oh, is he really?
Yeah, Philip Lindsay.
He's on the Chargers? Yeah. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, Philip Lindsay's contract expired. They didn't re-sign him. They had Melvin Gordon. They got him last year.
You know, Philip Lindsay he wasn't drafted. He never got drafted.
Yeah.
But he was good.
He proved a lot. I think he
for an undrafted running back like him?
he proved a lot of people wrong, and I respect him. I think he's good. He's not great,
but
he's good.
He held his own.
Yeah, I think if you put him on a good team, he could excel. There's there's something that I like to. There's like a topic that I like to talk about a little bit. That Josh Jacobs is very overrated.
Yeah.
Josh Jacobs is extremely overrated. Yeah. He's not even that good. And you know who else is very overrated? Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah.
Bro, Jonathan Taylor struggled against weak defenses. How do you struggle against a weak defense?
Yeah, that's true.
You have the best O-line in football. The Colts have an amazing O-line.
Yeah, the Colts have a great O-line.
The Colts have a good team in general, and I love...
Imagine if Andrew Luck still played. Man.
Oh, dude, if Andrew Luck was still playing, they would have won the Super Bowl last year.
He was like 29 when he retired.
Yeah, but injuries got to him. It happens.
Yeah.
But I also love that Carson Wentz is a cult now. I love Carson Wentz, and I very much respect his career, and I think he'll do great things with the Colts.
Nick Foles is better than Carson Wentz.
No shot.
You're stupid,
dude.
Remember when they beat the Patriots
in the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Yeah, Carson Wentz was hurt.
I know,
yeah.
but
if
Nick
Carson
Foles went off.
Yeah, if Carson Wentz didn't get hurt, Carson Wentz would have won that Super Bowl. Carson Wentz was.
Oh, so you're saying he would have done more damage than what Nick Foles did?
Yes, Carson Wentz has an amazing arm talent.
You don't think he's overrated?
No.
He is so overrated.
I think he's actually becoming very underrated.
You ever played with him in Madden as well? He sucked in Madden.
Dude, fuck you and fuck Madden. You can't use Madden, bro. Look at his performance, bro. I think he's becoming very underrated. Yeah. Bro, he was on a shitty team.
Like, I'm not doing it based off of Madden, but like what I've seen, man, I don't think he's that great.
He was on a shitty team. The Eagles suck. The Eagles have no receivers. They never had receivers. Even when they won the Super Bowl, they didn't have receivers.
Nah, Alshon Jeffrey was doing pretty well.
Yeah, they had Alshon Jeffrey and Nelson Aguilar. Wow.
Yeah.
They're garbage.
Well, now they're disgusting.
They've been garbage, bro. No, Alshon Jeffrey can't even catch the ball. He doesn't even have fucking hands. It's like he has fucking feet on his hands.
That blows my mind. All these receivers that they pick, I think they just do good in their practices or something.
Bro,
because they don't feel the pressure. But when they're in the game, they feel the pressure.
Bro, Jerry Jeudy is a bust.
150,000%.
And I hate to say it because he's only 1 year deep in the league, but he's a bust, bro. He can't catch.
150.
He has amazing routes. I'm not going to knock his talent. He has amazing routes, but he can't catch, bro. There's no point in running these great routes if you can't catch.
Yeah, you're not wrong. 100% you're not wrong.
And I think it's really fucked up that guys like Jerry Jeudy and CeeDee Lamb and Henry Ruggs, they were all drafted above Justin Jefferson because Justin Jefferson is easily the best rookie receiver.
Oh yeah,
he went off.
CeeDee Lamb was pretty good too.
He was.
I think he was okay.
If Dak was with him all year, he would have been way better. But since Dak got hurt,
I don't think he's that great anymore either.
I think that Dak was proving himself, but then that injury really, it's gonna affect him a lot. And I don't know if he'll be able to come back from it.
Me neither.
I mean, dude, that's like he shattered his whole leg. You know, it's like an Alex Smith type thing. The only reason Alex Smith was so fucked up though is because his doctor didn't treat him right, and his leg got infected, and he almost lost his leg.
Let's talk about Juju, man.
Hold on, I just remembered this. Jabril Peppers and Landon Collins. The comparison that I like to think about this a lot because, like I said, I'm a huge Giants fan. Mm-hmm. Landon Collins was great for the Giants.
Yeah.
And I respect him a lot. I think he's a great safety. Mm-hmm. But Jabril Peppers is way better.
Yeah.
Dude, like, Jabril Peppers has more of an impact on the game.
Well, he's very explosive.
Like, Landon Collins was only good at, like, one thing. You know, he was only good at, like, tackling in the box. Yeah. And he was...
biting.
Yeah. Landon Collins isn't really good in deep coverage.
Yeah,
Jabril Peppers does it all.
Yeah.
Jabril Peppers is a hard hitter.
And he'll return.
Yeah, Jabril Peppers is a hard hitter. He could play defense. He could play zone. He could play man. He could play deep. He could play press.
You know who would probably be one of my top 10 favorite safeties of all time?
Sean Taylor.
Besides Sean Taylor.
Sean Taylor is my favorite player,
May
like
rest
ever.
in peace.
In fact, I think that's fucked up, bro. He could have had a Hall of Fame career without a doubt.
Yeah, man.
But who is your...
Eric Berry.
Eric Berry? Okay, Eric Berry's an underrated safety.
If it wasn't for cancer...
And he tore his ACL.
Yeah. But you know what it was? It's when what was it called? He had Hodgkin's lymphoma.
Yeah.
Right? And then he beat it. He went back to the league. He did okay.
Tore his ACL.
Yeah. And then he tore his ACL. He came back. Man, yo.
I think he's a free agent now. I think that the Patriots should get rid of fucking what's his name? The McCourty. I think it's Jason McCourty. That's the safety. They should get rid of him and fucking sign Eric Berry. I think that he'd be great for the Patriots. But we are 38 minutes in, and that's...
We're going to wrap it up?
Yeah, it looks like it's about time to wrap it up. So thanks for watching this first episode of the Greasy Sports. We hope you enjoy.
Yep.
Comment down below if you want to see some more. It doesn't matter if you do or you don't, because we're going to record it anyway.
Yeah, pretty much.
Thanks for watching. Maybe we'll see you next week. Maybe we'll see you in 2 weeks.